This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
At Evernorth Health Services, we believe costs shouldn't get in the way of life-changing care, and we're doing everything in our power to make it possible. Behavioral health solutions that also keep your projections at their best? It's possible. Pharmacy benefits that benefit your bottom line? It's possible. Complex specialty care that cares about your ROI? It's possible. Because we're already doing it. All while saving businesses billions. That's Wonder made possible. Learn more at evernorth.com/wonder.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1328. 7 Tips for Pursuing Your Passion Even If You Feel Behind, by AJ Walton with tinybuddha.com. And I'm Dan, I'm your personal narrator here, and I am with you every single day, not just weekdays, but also weekends and holidays. And we're going to get right to it now, and I'll tell you more about Tiny Buddha, the site where this article is coming from, after the post. So now, let's optimize your life. 7 Tips for Pursuing Your Passion Even If You Feel Behind, by AJ Walton with tinybuddha.com. Quote, "Don't worry about what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, and do that, because what the world needs is people who have come alive." End quote. Howard Thurman. From center stage, I looked out into the crowd as the stage lights warmed my face and did their best to obscure my vision. In the half light of the seating area, I spotted the faces of family, friends, many other members of the local jazz community, and other people who had come out to support me, smiling, clapping, congratulating. I didn't feel happy. Not exactly. The situation was too surreal to do much except just notice it. Nor did I feel relief that the event had more or less gone off without a hitch. It was the final concert that every jazz performance student at my university has to put on at the end of their 3rd year. For me, it was particularly special because of all the obstacles I'd overcome to get there. I'd been accepted into the school having played guitar for 2 years, when most of the other students had been playing since the beginning of junior high at the very latest, and I'd only been accepted because the guitar instructor, who I'd taken a couple lessons with, told the judges panel during my entrance performance that I'd made the most week-to-week progress he'd seen in 30 years of teaching. At that time, I could barely even read music, but I knew my instrument well and was ridiculously driven. I also had chronic tendinitis. That year, I had only picked up my guitar for classes and performances. Otherwise, it was too painful to touch. To practice, I would visualize the instrument and play in my head. Naturally, my outlet for my frustration over the situation was the very thing I couldn't do. It had been the most challenging year of my life. In 3rd year, the gloves came off and we were expected to become true professionals. My friends would pull the occasional all-nighter to write an essay or finish a project. For me, practicing until 5 in the morning had become routine. I would have to laugh at myself when people told me I had it good, that I got to play for work. Yet for that one night, on stage with some of the best musicians in the city, leading them even, I felt like I was truly one of them. The long days and longer nights spent practicing had been validated. It would be my final concert. My injuries were too much to continue playing. In hindsight, the growing problem had been incredibly obvious, but at the time I wanted it so badly, I pushed through the pain and threw out the long-term repercussions. When I finally stepped off the stage, my friend Ladybird ran over and engulfed me with a huge hug, gasping, "You did it!" She had been the one who convinced me to pursue music when I was in my last year of high school, and we'd spent countless nights together practicing over the last few years. Even 3.5 years later, thinking of that night makes my eyes misty. A melange of joy and sadness. The whole experience in the jazz program and the aftermath taught me an incredible amount about myself, life, passion, and persistence. Here are 7 of the main lessons I learned along the way. 1. Only you can decide whether you're good enough to do something. Everyone was a beginner once, and it's better to start late than never. 2. Be patient. Life will do funny things to throw you off course, but you have your entire life ahead of you to pursue your passion. Things don't have to happen right away. Take care of the current situation, keep moving forward each day, and you'll be happy where you end up. 3. don't get so caught up in your passion that you neglect the other important areas of your life. I neglected my health, and to a lesser extent, my relationships when I was pursuing my passion for music. Passion, that fire that burns brightly inside us, can push us to incredible heights, but it can also consume and destroy. Leading a well-rounded life will make it easier to appreciate your passion and share it with the world than locking yourself away to pursue a narrow, single purpose. 4. Ask for help from people who have gone through what you are. Often we feel like asking questions is a sign of weakness, like we're admitting our own ignorance. Nothing could be further from the truth. We're admitting a willingness to learn and displaying humility. 5. When you're at your lowest moment, you're near a huge breakthrough, even if it's not the one you expected. It's how we handle the worst moments that ultimately determine our success. 6. Appreciate how amazing it is that you even have an opportunity to pursue a passion. That puts you in a minority of all the people who have ever lived. You don't have to hunt or gather food, farm the land, or otherwise spend every moment focusing on your survival. You get to do something for the pure and simple fact that you enjoy it, and that's amazing. And 7, never, ever give up. I lied earlier. It wasn't actually my last concert. Only the last one until the next one. You just listened to the post titled 7 Tips for Pursuing Your Passion Even If You Feel Behind by AJ Walton with tinybuddha.com. When it comes to hiring, don't go searching for the one. Just meet your match with Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging. 93% of employers agree. Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. And one of the things I really love about Indeed is that it filters out those incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply.
Your brain needs support, and new Ollie Brainy Chews are a delightful way to take care of your cognitive health. Made with scientifically backed ingredients like Thai ginger, L-theanine, and caffeine, Brainy Chews support healthy brain function and help you find your focus, stay chill, or get energized. Be kind to your mind and get these nootropic chews at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
And thank you not just to AJ for this post, but also to Lori, who runs Tiny Buddha. Tiny Buddha has been helping people heal, grow, and find peace since 2009. It's a site that features stories and insights from people of all ages from all over the globe. For daily wisdom, simply follow Tiny Buddha on Twitter and Facebook. That's at Tiny Buddha, and Instagram at Tiny Buddha Official, or subscribe to the blog at tinybuddha.com/list. And be sure to check out Tiny Buddha's Inner Strength Journal, creative prompts and challenges to help you get through anything, and that is available for you on Amazon. Also, content from Tiny Buddha is featured across pretty much all of the podcasts in our network, so check those out for much more from Tiny Buddha, and thank you once again to Lori for letting us share all this great content. But that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you being a subscriber and being here with me each and every day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.